rounds because aluminum rounds fall. And nobody shoots in a 5-gun section. There's more lights around it.
Bro, this is fucking weird. We got UFOs outside.
Now, Jeremy Corbell and the co-host of the podcast Weaponized, George Knapp, say they have been looking into this since 2021. There's another image right there. He says, according to reports from witnesses, the whole thing only lasted about 10 minutes, from 8:20 when it appeared to 8:30 when it blinked out. According to Corbell, it was seen by more than 50 people, many of them Marines at Camp Wilson, who captured those images, but they just couldn't explain what they saw.
And the photo, was that a still photo or pulled from the video?
It was a still photo. If you look in the picture, you can see like a black triangular shape.
Why are these not flares?
Because they stayed there for a solid 10 minutes, just in the same spot.
And flares don't sit in one spot for 10 minutes?
No, they fall.
So you personally know that these were not flares. Do you believe this was a craft?
Yeah, I would have to believe so. With the picture I took with the black triangular shape underneath the lights, it's definitely not any type of like flare or illumination rounds or anything.
I didn't mean to butt in, but I work with artillery and we shoot illumination rounds out of our arty guns into the air to illume infantry guys. And this was nothing compared to what that is. Like, this was something none of us had ever seen before. It was a completely different color. The size of the illumination was different. And when we shoot illumination rounds, it's one, you shoot it in the air and let it drop, and then you shoot another one. This was like, obviously you've seen the picture, this was like 5 right next to each other, and they're kind of reddish, and our loom rounds are like a yellow-white color.
So this was a craft. Was it hovering, stationary? Was there any sound?
Well, there was absolutely no sound.
No sound, but it was definitely stationary.
How big was it? Estimate to me, how big?
Compared to one of those stealth bombers, the size.
Well, hold on. Stealth bombers can't hover.
Exactly. That's why I could compare it to that, but that's how I know it wasn't that.
I would say the size of like 3-bedroom house. I don't know. Maybe bigger.
Jeremy Corbell releases a new video. I mean, it's not new anymore. We're a little late to the party, but that's okay. I just wanted to put this video up just because I'm really curious to see what you guys think about it. The fact that it's over a military base is pretty fascinating. The fact that these about 50 eyewitnesses are Marines, like during a training exercise, is it's a pretty big deal. What you're seeing is pictures that these witnesses took of the lights above the base. This video was released a couple weeks ago on George and Jeremy Corbell's podcast called Weaponized, and really fascinating video. It kind of, people are saying it reminds them of the Phoenix Lights of the Phoenix Lights of '96, which, if you don't know, which this right here is pretty similar, except that was on a way bigger scale. Like, I mean, the lights were, way bigger, way more lights, and obviously it was seen by way more people. And a lot of people witnessed what they described was this huge triangle craft, just floating slowly over the city of Phoenix. Very similar to this one, except this one's a lot smaller, obviously. There's only 5 lights on this triangle shaped object. If you aren't too familiar with the Phoenix Lights, I would highly recommend the documentary I Know What I Saw. A documentary by James Fox does a great job of interviewing witnesses and does just that. Tells them, it's explains everything that they saw, and it's just a fascinating documentary. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about this one, and let me know in the comments. And I just want to get people talking about it. Alright guys, next video. This is a really awesome video. As you can see, it's one of those door bell cameras showing what looks like a triangle shaped object just floating slowly across the screen. What the great thing about this video is there is a pedestrian out in the street taking pictures and video of this thing, so you get a different view, and it's a freaking awesome capture. The guy does a great job of, or girl, I don't know, can't really tell, does a great job of capturing whatever is floating by. Honestly, it kind of looks like a TR-B3, one of those anti-gravity crafts that you hear about that the government secretly has in their arsenal. But yeah, here's a still photo of it. Super creepy looking. Imagine getting up for work and walking outside and you see this thing floating by your house. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. As always, you guys are your thoughts, your comments are the most important thing, and it's the reason I'm making this video. So yeah, let me know.
Mirá. Alta luz, Están todos viendo lucecitas allá adelante. Mirá, en el video se ve zarpado. Es un ovni, guacho. Buenísimo. Es un ovni.
Alright guys, last video of the night, and it's a good one. I saw this video making its rounds on TikTok, so I knew I had to put it on here and see what you guys thought about it. It's two red lights just hovering in the air, and it looks like it's a group of cyclists, and they notice this thing in the air just hovering, standing there in the clouds, and a lot of them, you can see, decide to take their phones out and start recording. I believe this was in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So for those who say that UFOs are only, you only see UFO sightings in the US, well, here's this one. And I know South America is a huge hotbed for UFOs, and Brazil, Argentina, Colombia, Ecuador, Venezuela, all hotbeds, huge hotspots for UFOs. So yeah, let me know what you guys think, and I appreciate you guys watching.